Teacher talking sports, what it does, what it do, how we living as we got ready for the 2023 NFL draft. A guy whose stock was rising throughout the process was Florida quarterback Anthony Richardson. Now he didn't have much experience as the starter. His numbers were somewhat middling at college, but the intangibles, just the athleticism he possessed, the arm he possessed. Teams saw his absolute ceiling, and there was actually a time where people thought maybe he could be the first pick. The Colts took him fourth overall as the quarterback of their future. And not saying that he can't be, but yesterday was definitely a struggle for the former fourth overall pick, 22 years old, Anthony Richardson. We see 3-point loss to the Texans. Colts moved to 4-4, but you see Richardson 10 for 32, 31.3 completion percentage on the day. You take a look at his season totals. He's 59 for 133. So he would need to complete his 15 straight passes just to get back to 50%. Three more interceptions and touchdowns. And if you take a look at his game log, this doesn't show the first game. There's been just one game this season that he's completed over 50% of his passes, and that was a Pittsburgh game. He left early and only had 4 passing attempts, but yesterday was definitely a low for Richardson. Also got sacked 5 times. You see his QBR in the season, 38.4. Yes, he does do damage on the ground, but he hasn't had a rushing score since the opening week of the season. We take a look at the lowest completion percentages on the year, and really the guys in those guys listed towards the back really shouldn't qualify. Dorian Thompson Robinson, and Russell Wilson, and Mason Rudolph, perhaps 95 attempts. I think he even might fall a little short. Actually, see their 41st. I believe Jacoby Brissett is the next lowest to qualify, and he's at 59.1%. So Anthony Richardson at the rear of the list by a wide margin. Is he going to hurt the Colts' playoff chances? I mean, again, they used the fourth overall pick on him. I don't foresee them going a Bryce Young route, benching the first overall pick in the 2023 NFL draft, although Joe Flacco has definitely looked better. Yes, Richardson does think that Flacco surely can, especially with his feet, but right now they are a half game out of the playoffs. You see the Chargers currently hold the 7th and final seed with a 4-3 record. Just to show you how bad it has been for Richardson, this was written by Akeem Gillespie of the Indianapolis Star. Colts overreactions. Anthony Richardson will set NFL record for lowest completion percentage. What is that, you ask? Well, he also mentions that his 2 for 15 passing effort was the second worst completion percentage in a half since 1991. And he mentions he thinks Richardson will break Akili Smith's record low mark and finish the season with a completion percentage worse than 442. I mean, he's a little bit above that, but more games like yesterday, and he will fall below Akili Smith. If you don't know Akili Smith, one of the draft busts with the Cincinnati Bengals. They had a couple. They had David Klinger as well at quarterback, another draft bust. But Anthony Richardson doesn't want to make that type of history. What are your thoughts? Can Richardson turn it around, make the Colts a playoff team? Should the Colts switch to Joe Flacco? And would he give them a better chance to reach the postseason? Anyhow, don't forget to subscribe. Tell a friend to subscribe. Like the video, share the video, hit the bell for notifications. I'm out.